So this is the Solar System Group project of Morgan Burrell, Lauren Davis,
And I'm Shoma Kai.
And I'm Joshua Chuck.
So we're going to start off with the sun, which is 1,392,000 kilometers long, but for our purpose we made it be 54.8 inches to show the scale. So next we're going to go to Mercury, which is quite a ways away.
Let's go.
Hi, Shoma.
Hey, how are you?
Alright, we're getting closer.
Nice.
Small.
So this is Mercury. It is 35,900,000. Oh my gosh, these numbers are huge. 980,000 miles away from the sun.
So we're doing the next
Wait, the
one.
size.
Oh, the size. So actual diameter of Mercury is 4,879, and the approximate scale diameter is 5 millimeter.
So this is Venus, and Venus is usually 67,240,000 miles away from the sun, but in our scale it is 365 feet.
And actual diameter of Venus is 12,104, and the approximate scale diameter is 12 millimeter.
And this is probably an alien. So,
So this is the Earth, and it is usually it is 92,960,000 miles away from the sun, but for our purposes it is 492 feet. And
Actual,
the,
wait, go ahead.
and the moon is 238,900 miles away from the Earth, but on our scale it is 1 foot 4 inches.
And actual diameter is 12,756, and approximate scale diameter is 13 millimeter.
Mars.
Mars!
I don't know. I can't remember where Mars is. Oh wait, no, it's over there. It's like
Yeah.
on the corner.
Guess what? We're walking across the field. I feel sorry for Professor. He watched the whole thing for at least like what,
I
10
thought you said
minutes?
you had like an editing cut thing, like a
Oh, you
I do, but the thing is,
so you could speed up these parts and put music in the background, right?
yeah.
Like theoretically.
You should.
Right here. So this is Mars, and it is usually 141,600,000 miles away from the sun. In our scale, it is 745 feet.
And actual diameter is 6794 kilometer, and approximate scale diameter is 7 millimeter.
Next we have the asteroid. And here we have the asteroid belt, which ranges from about Mars to Jupiter. It comes a little bit onto both of their orbital track. And it is, the center of the asteroid belt is 250,940,000 miles away from the sun.
Let's go.
So this is Jupiter, and Jupiter is 483,800,000 miles away from the sun. And on our scale, it is 2,562 feet away from the sun.
Actual diameter of Jupiter is 142,980 kilometer, and approximate scale diameter is 143 millimeter.
So Jupiter has 4 moons that are 4 major moons. The furthest from Jupiter is Callisto, and Callisto is 2,410 kilometers in diameter and 1,168,000 miles away from Jupiter. The second closest, furthest from Jupiter is Ganymede, and Ganymede is 5,262.4 kilometers in diameter and 665,000 miles away from Jupiter. The third furthest is Io. It is 3,643.2 kilometers in diameter and is 421,800 miles away from Jupiter. And the closest to Jupiter is Europa, which is 3,121.6 kilometers in diameter and 414,000 miles away from Jupiter. So this is Saturn, and Saturn is 890,700,000 miles away from the sun. And we have the paper with the diameter. Show me.
Oh. So, actual diameter of Saturn, wait, is Saturn?
Yeah.
Saturn is 120,540 kilometer, and approximate scale diameter is 125 millimeter. Yes.
And Saturn's moon.
Okay.
Did you stop recording? Is Titan, and I have it. Titan is 1,500 and kilometers in diameter, and and 271,000 miles away from the sun, away from Saturn.
Okay.
So this is Uranus, and it is 1,784,000,000 miles away from the sun. And its moon, its largest moon, Titania, is 1,578 kilometers in diameter and
Venus.
271,000 miles away from Uranus.
And actual diameter is 51,120 kilometer, and scale diameter is 51 millimeter.
So this is Neptune, and Neptune is 2,793,000,000 miles away from the sun. And its moon, Triton, its largest moon, Triton, is 1,353 kilometers and 220,438 miles away from Neptune.
And actual diameter is 49,530 kilometer, and scale diameter is 50 millimeter.
So Pluto is 3,670,000,000 miles away from the sun.
And actual diameter is 2,300 kilometer, and scale diameter is 2.3 millimeter.
I wrote it when you guys were walking away. So this is the Kepler belt, and it is 648 million miles away from the sun at its center, and it ranges from Pluto to Eris. And this is Eris, and Eris is